Hi, thank you for joining me in our young forest garden. Today we are going to plant a variety of seeds. I have here 7 packets of seeds with different varieties. I've already prepared the soil, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to open the packets and mix the seeds with the exception of one packet. So we have the following plants: yarrow, cloth of gold, huge hyssop, Agastache mexicana, yarrow summer pastel, which is a mixture of few pastel colors, chamomile, St. John's wort, lemon balm, and the last one is Acmella oleracea, or the toothache plant. This one I'm going to plant at the end because it's shorter, it grows shorter than the other plants, so I want to make sure it doesn't get covered by those. So I must plant it somewhere in a border or where it's not shaded. The reason why I decided to mix all these 6 plants, with the exception of the Acmella oleracea, the toothache plant, is because all these, including the Acmella oleracea plant, need light to germinate. That means not covering the seeds with soil. We just have to spread them on top of the soil and they will germinate. If we cover them with soil, that will be detrimental to the seeds and they might not germinate. So I'm going to mix them and then we're just gonna go and spread them. Another reason why I'm mixing them is because these plants, these seeds of these plants are very small. They're tiny, barely visible. I'll show you in a moment. So it's going to be quite a challenge to handle them. I'm probably going to spread lots of them in one spot just because they're so tiny. So that's why I'm going to take pinches of them and spread them around. These are the seeds of the huge hyssop, Agastache mexicana. Not as small as the yarrow seeds, I think, but still quite small. These are the seeds of the St. John's wort, so you can see smaller than the huge hyssop. These are the seeds of the chamomile. Small, very small. I have to be careful, it's a bit windy. So I think we get an idea why we need to put these just on top of the soil and not bury them. If we bury them, they'll just be overwhelmed by the soil. Although some might still germinate, but there's advice is just to put them on top. Simple as that. These are the lemon balm seeds. These are the cloth of gold yarrow seeds. There's supposed to be 3,200 seeds. I don't think there's that many, but who knows? I mean, they are tiny. They look really beautiful. They almost look like sunflower seeds in miniature. I don't think there were 3,200 seeds of cloth of gold in there, because this packet of summer pastel yarrow is supposed to have 1,500 seeds, and it feels like it has more. And I don't think the seeds of this one are bigger than the other one, because it's basically the same kind of plant, just different colors. But we'll have a look inside. So they look as expected, exactly the same as the other ones, but it seems like there's more in here, and it was supposed to be more in the other packet. So I'm going to contact the supplier and see what happened. Maybe whoever put them in the packet made a mistake. I'm sure it wasn't intentional or anything like that. But yeah, beautiful seeds. Summer pastel yarrow. And we have this other one left. As mentioned, I won't mix this in because it's a shorter plant, shorter growing plant. I'm gonna mix these a bit more so they're properly mixed, and then we're gonna go in the various areas of the garden where I prepare the soil. I'll just spread them around there. Okay, I've mixed them a bit. I'm gonna take these paper sachets inside so they don't run around in the wind in the garden. You can see some of the areas that I prepared here by the hazel saplings I planted a while ago for saplings. So I basically scraped the soil around and moved the woody branches and wood chips that were here just to reveal the crumbly soil. In this area here I'm going to plant a few potatoes, so I'm gonna make sure I don't spread the seeds too much in the air. So we have all this area from there by the fence, by the hedge, all the way to the gate that I'm going to plant these seeds, and in a few other spots. I'm going to start with this area here. So hopefully this spot of the garden by the entrance in a couple of months will be full of color. These seeds require sunny, being planted in a sunny position. The back there is a bit more shaded because of those trees, but some of the plants I'm going to put in are supposed to be able to handle some shade as well, so we'll see how they do. It's an experiment just to try to cover this area with more useful plants, like medicinal ones such as these ones, rather than having random grasses coming out here as they do every year. Okay, enough rambling. I'm gonna start spreading the seeds. Really glad I put them in this large bowl. I'm gonna take pinches. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to show you that, but I'll show you now for a moment. You can see how many seeds are in a pinch. It's amazing. So I'm gonna just take these and carefully spread them around. I don't think I'm gonna be able to show you that because it's a bit windy and I don't want to drop the wall and anything like that, but I'm just basically going to take them and they will blow in the wind on top of the soil. I also have some other plants here, so that's why I'm not as bothered by this spot. But yeah, time to do this, and I'll do an update when the plants develop better. Thank you for watching. Such powerful things.